Kobe Bryant was the best NBA player after Michael Jordan retired and before LeBron James took off. Only a few athletes are so well known to go by one name, and Kobe is certainly one of them.
I couldn't even dream of this when I was a kid, just no way possible. Just a blessing from above.
Over 20 years in the NBA with the Lakers, Bryant built one of the more impressive resumes.
Basketball immortality for the 09 Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Kobe won 5 NBA championships with the Lakers. He has won the Finals MVP awards twice in 2009 and 2010, and the regular season MVP in 2008. Kobe was an 18-time All-Star, lifting the MVP trophy on 4 occasions. He was named to the All-NBA teams 15 times, 11 of them on the first team, and as previously mentioned, he has 9 All-NBA First Defensive Team selections. Kobe was the NBA's leading scorer twice. He won the Slam Dunk Contest in 1997 and won 2 Olympic gold medals in 2008 and 2012. The Black Mamba could literally do everything with the defenders on his back. Sometimes, it seemed like he was making his shots more difficult on his own.
Kobe will get it from Kwame. Now Kobe for the tie. Got it! Did it again! Ties it at 98. They gave the 3.
Just because he wasn't challenged enough. Kobe was able to hit any shot from any spot within the arc and often drove in and dunked over people. The best big men of his era felt that on their own back, and there is no guard who hasn't been schooled by Kobe in the 20 years of his career.
Play by Steve Nash. Vince Carter's running the lanes hard.
He's on the fast break advantage. Great corkscrew shot by Kobe.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
Whew, that's great.
Kobe's 81-point performance is still remembered as the second best all-time record for most points in a single game, after Wilt Chamberlain's historic 100-point game in 1962. It was January 22, 2006, when Kobe dropped 81 in the Lakers' 122-104 home win against the Toronto Raptors. Kobe shot 28 of 46 shooting, including 7 of 13 from three-point range and 18 of 20 from the foul line. Over the course of 13 games in January 2006, Bryant averaged an incredible 43.4 points per game, marking the greatest scoring month of his illustrious career. Just 4 players in NBA history have averaged more than 40 points per game for an entire month: Bryant, Wilt Chamberlain, James Harden, and Elgin Baylor. That was the second consecutive season for Kobe to lead the league in scoring, with 31.6 points per game, after he had an even more impressive 35.4 points per game the year before. Kobe finished his career with 33,643 total points in 20 seasons in the league, or an average of exactly 25 points per game. He is the 4th best scorer of all time, with only Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, LeBron James, and Karl Malone having scored more points than him. Over the years, Bryant became known for a relentless work ethic, as almost mythological stories of endless early morning and late night workout sessions made their way around the NBA. In the process, Bryant also waxed philosophical about leadership, success, and failure, creating a larger-than-life image of a player who would never be outworked and would always get back up. Bryant, at times, literally did just that. He once played through a game left-handed because he injured his right shoulder. He tore his Achilles tendon in 2013 and famously stayed in to shoot free throws. He even tried to continue playing before the Lakers pulled him from the game. From the moment he entered the NBA, Bryant had a platform to become a transcendent star. Not every player arrives under such circumstances. Kobe's father was a former NBA player, and Kobe grew up playing ball in Italy and later in Philly. He entered the NBA in 1996, during the peak of the high school prospects going straight to the pros. He was a teenage phenom from Philadelphia who spent part of his childhood overseas, spoke Italian, and was said to be destroying fellow draft prospects in pre-draft workouts in 1996. Kobe was drafted by the Charlotte Hornets with the 13th pick at the 1996 NBA Draft.
1996 NBA Draft. The Charlotte Hornets select Kobe Bryant from Lower Merion High School in Pennsylvania.
and was immediately traded to the Lakers in exchange for Vlade Divac.
I'm going to go in there and I'm going to work hard every day.
I'm young, but I'm not going to back down from anyone.
He had a tough start with the Lakers, but grew quickly and made his All-Star debut in his second season. Even before he became a regular starter with the Lakers, Kobe quickly progressed, and when Phil Jackson took over the Lakers in 1999, the 21-year-old Kobe was ready for big things, and the NBA scene was ready for another great shooting guard. Though O'Neal was the anchor to those Lakers teams that won 3 straight championships from 2000 to 2002, Bryant was the more pleasing player to watch.
Finding Kobe beyond the arc again, and again comes through in the clutch. 1-point game, 96-95.
Lanky and hyper-athletic, Bryant was the Lakers' perimeter threat, a player liable to drive the lane and dunk or hit a pull-up jump shot at any moment.
We'll see what they do. Gasol trying to find Kobe. And Kobe will get it for the win.
He became the most exciting player to watch on a team that became the face of the NBA following Michael Jordan's retirement. After losing to the Detroit Pistons in the 2004 NBA Finals, the feud between Shaq and Kobe went to the point that one of them had to leave, and that was the older between the two. The Lakers were not the same team without the power force in the paint that Shaq provided, and Kobe felt that.
Knocked down, 3-ball. Bryant wants it. Bryant's got it. Feet out of the neck, and he scored.
The Lakers fell out of title contention, winning an average of 40 games from 2004-05 to 2006-07. However, Bryant flourished, averaging 31.5 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 5.3 assists per game during that span, and asserting himself as one of the league's most dominant forces. The Lakers rebuilt over time, getting Bryant the help he needed mainly in Pau Gasol and Lamar Odom. He won his lone MVP in 2007-08.
Today, and to present you, Kobe Bryant, from the Los Angeles Lakers, with the NBA Most Valuable Player Award. Congratulations, man.
And led the Lakers to 3 straight finals, winning championships in 2008-09 and 2009-10. Kobe kept pushing to reach Michael Jordan with a 6th NBA championship, but failed to do so. The Lakers added Steve Nash and Dwight Howard in 2012, but Kobe and Dwight didn't click, and Nash broke his leg soon after joining the Lakers. Kobe put an end to his brilliant career after the 2015-16 season, but made sure we witness his greatness once again as he scored 60 points in his final NBA game against the Utah Jazz.
Bryant ahead with 7 seconds. Clarkson. No, the Lakers are going to win it. The Lakers are going to win it. What a performance. What an exit for number 24.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, press the like button and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new videos.